Hello guys and welcome to this video. So today I'm gonna show you my entire full process to eternalize all my heroes for free. I'm not spending any money on the game and yet I've got all my eternalized heroes, so that's how you make it. This video is kind of the part 2 of the first video that I've made that you can find here. That was the theoretic approach and now we are gonna see the practical approach and how to concretely eternalize your heroes. Here we go. This event started 2 days ago and we already are in the middle of 3 small events that will allow us to collect some fragments. So I already know that I'm gonna get this eternalize for free. If you check this video, you're gonna see how to eternalize every hero for free. If I follow my own advice, I'm gonna get this minus eternalize and I am gonna get this. So first of all, we got this stamina rush where we can get 5 of the fragments. We then got the summon of the stars where we can get 40, but we will keep on 25 for this guide. Let's say this like this. So 25 here for us. If you get this 40, that's perfect, but even 25 is gonna be enough. And we also have this allied culture event that we are in right now. And for this culture event, we have to go here and we can see that we got 5 fragments too in this level 25. I am currently level 16, but honestly, I'm gonna get to this 25 without any problem. And we also gonna have those grand prize, fragments. Here we got 10 of those, so we're gonna be able to unlock this very soon. And we also got 15 here. So the 160 basically is pretty easy to get. You just have to participate to all the small events and get those special currencies. So yeah, already a lot of fragments to collect. So let's do this. So for this stamina rush, I already unlocked fragments here, so I'm gonna collect them. Those are my first fragments, really nice. For the summon of the stars, my only objective here is to get those 25 points. I have a lot of AM to open. I'm gonna make a dedicated video that you can see here for this summon of the stars because that's gonna be a lot. There is gonna be a lot in this video, guys. All that matters is those 25 heads. This is very nice, so I'm gonna take this. And the final reward, the 25 fragments. Nice. Okay guys, we are back 1 week later and this Tides of Knossos started 9 days ago. So this is a very important cap because at this point we have 2 others event that are gonna give us some fragments. We have first of all the second allied culture, so in this one it's the Viking, so we're gonna get 5 heads in this Viking, and we also get this stamina rush, the second one also, that is gonna bring us 5 fragments. So I already unlocked those fragments, so we're gonna take those. And at this point, guys, this is very important because you should be at 50 fragments. That should be your half cap. And for that, you should right now have the 5 fragments here from the first campaign, the 5 fragments here and 5 fragments here for the both stamina rush. You should get at least 25 here from the summon of the stars. This is one of the most important. At least 25. If you get 40, that's very good, but at least 25. And also this 10 fragments from the grand prize, and at this point your fragments number should be at least 50. Guys, if you are not at 50 at this point, you are not gonna get this eternalize unless you take the the season pass, this 15 fragments from the season pass. I'm not saying that to make you put money in the game. I have no interest in that. That's just me giving the facts. If you are not at 50, you will have to get this if you want your minus eternalize. That's the only way to get it. And if you are at 50 or maybe 65 or maybe even 80, if you get this season pass and get first at the summon of the stars, you might be at 80 right now. This is very good. We only need 50 at this point to get this eternalize. So remember, this 50 cap is very important. In those 50, I am not including those 5 heads that we are gonna have with this allied culture. I'm counting 50 without those 5 fragments for now, but we will get there pretty soon.
4 to 6 days later.
Okay, and we are back to this Tides of Knossos event. So at this point, we already took this 5 heads from the level 25. We are currently level 33 in this Viking campaign. And this is a very interesting timing because if we check the calendar here, so today is the 18th. And as you can see, we have in the same time the Anvil Strike, the Viking campaign, the Historic Spoils, and the Gladiator's Glory. So in the Anvil Strike, so I got the 5 fragments here, so I'm up to 55 at this point. And if we check this Anvil Strike, Historic Spoil, and Gladiator's Glory, you can see that there is no fragments to get, but there is a lot of small rewards to get, especially in this Anvil Strike event. You can get a lot of stuff and they are working together, so you want to use and to get your keys during the Historic Spoil, and you want basically to spend all your Anvil Strike rewards during the Historic Spoil. And the Historic Spoil will also give you some dust to upgrade your equipment that will allows you to get more rewards in the Anvil Strike. So those are pretty interesting events if you combine them, and you can make some good stuff and you can get a lot of small money like this. So I'm gonna take this one. And if you want an extra tip for this Anvil Strike, I am not taking this stamina, this energy, because as you can see here, the last day of the Anvil Strike is gonna start the stamina rush. So basically, if I am not collecting this stamina, I'm gonna be able to collect all of that for the start of the stamina rush. And if I am connected at the start of the event, if I spend all my extra stamina over 150, which is my cap currently, I'm not gonna lose any energy, and I'm gonna start the stamina rush with a quite amount of boost. Right now I am only 180 stamina, but you can do this with the 300 more here, and that will bring you that extra 480 stamina. If you are not taking this rewards, so basically if I am not clicking on this, by the end of the event, those rewards will be automatically added into my bank. So basically you will not lose any rewards. Those rewards will automatically get in your bank. And at this point, if I check the grand prize here, I'm already at 178, and this is the 160 cap. We still have 8 days in this Tides of Knossos, so basically you will get these 15 fragments pretty easily. You don't have to do crazy stuff, just play the game and be active to get these 15 fragments. Nice. I'm gonna spend this. And we are now up to 70 fragments of this Minos, and the 30 that we miss are gonna come from this Rallye of Hero for 20 of those, and the last 10 are gonna come from this Stamina Rush and this Ithaca Allied Culture event. So that's gonna be 30, and we are gonna be able to eternalize this Minos. For this Rallye of Hero, the objective is pretty simple, is only to get well, when I say only, it's not easy, but this is very predictable. There is no 5-star to pull. Instead of the Summon of the Star, that if you pull a 5-star, that will be very, very more easy for you. In this Rallye of Hero, you don't even have to pull any 5-star, you just have to open some certain kind of antimatter, because they are gonna give you a certain points, and you can totally predict what you are gonna do just by counting by advance what the AM you are gonna open. So just a quick recap, the regular time portal will give you 10 points per antimatter. This is 200 points, the maximum. The Allied Culture will grant you 15 points. So in that case, we got 2 Allied Culture, but for the Rallye, we are gonna only get this Ithaca. So I'm gonna 70 of those only. And this Arcane Portal is 50 points per AM. In my case, I'm gonna open 70 of those and maybe one of my legendary. That's gonna be the 1.250k points that I'm gonna need to get the 20 fragments. Okay guys, this is day 16, and at this point we've got the 3 final events where we can get the fragments. So today is the 21st, and as you can see, we got the Rallye of Heroes, we got this Ithaca Culture event, and we got this Stamina Rush. So those 3 events are 30 fragments, and we are currently at 70, so that's gonna be our 100, so let's do this. Okay, so for the Stamina Rush here, I already unlocked the fragments, so I'm gonna collect them. We are up to 75 and we are now gonna go into this Rallye of Heroes, guys, and this is the most exciting part because we are gonna open some AM. And let me be very clear at this point, if I'm not getting this Circe, I'm gonna be very mad. On the last Anubis event where I was expecting my Nefertiti, I got an Elizabeth from that, special Ancient Egypt AM. We're gonna open some Anubis. That's an Nefertiti! That's an Nefertiti! Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm still crying for this Nefertiti, but whatever. So right now my expectations are really high. I do want this Circe. I don't want Helen, okay? I mean, if I have to pull a 5-star, I want it to be a Circe. Okay guys, so let's try to do this. So if you check my video, you know that I always fix an objective. So right now my objective is maybe that folio at this amount of point. And we have a lot of specificities for this Rallye of Hero. So first specificity is that we got this Ithaca antimatter, and this Ithaca antimatter is time limited, as you can see here. This portal will disappear in 9 days, so that's why I kept all my Ithaca antimatter to be able to open those for the Rallye of the Heroes. And it's a bit a shame right now because the Rallye is gonna end 1 day before the end of the Ithaca event. So we are gonna get a lot of Ithaca antimatter that we are not gonna be able to open during a special event. I don't really like that, but yeah. So that's the first specificity. The second specificity here is that I'm not gonna use my Archon time portal. I'm gonna keep those because there is this anniversary coming up and we are gonna need this Archon time portal, so I'm gonna keep those. And the third specificity is that right now on the regular time portal we got this times 10 chance to get Achilles. And guys, I really want this hero, and the thing is that I'm not gonna be able to get to the 1.5k points on the Rallye of Heroes, so to get this folio, if I am opening only my Great Odyssey. So I don't usually recommend to do that, but for those specific reasons, and there is 3 of those, I am gonna open some time portal. I can add a fourth particularity is that I already got 2 PTs in my China antimatter and Viking antimatter. So right now I'm pretty comfortable in my PTs and I really do want this Achilles. So I'm gonna make one exception to my plan and I'm gonna open some regular antimatter. There is 3 outcomes here for this time portal. First outcome, which is the better, is that I got my folio for the 1.5k points. I got my Icalis and my PT here is gonna be reset, but I don't care because a reset for Icalis it is totally worth it. Second outcome is I got that folio, I don't get my Icalis, but you know those numbers will just go into my PT, so that's gonna be okay. And the third outcome, which is the worst outcome for me, would be that I pull a 5-star, so I resetting my PT, but I do not get Icalis. Like maybe I will get like another Elizabeth, you know, so that will be the very worst case scenario for me, but I'm probably gonna try anyway. Okay, so here we go guys, I got 76 of those and my PT currently is 41, so by the end of the event I will be around 120. Let's see if I am putting this 5-star. Enough talking now, we are gonna open. That's blue. Nice. That's blue. Oh my god. I already feel the pain. Okay, that's purple at least. What did we get from this? Hector. Okay, so we got Hector and I don't really care, but this Hector is okay, I mean. That's purple. Louis. Okay. That's blue. I'm not gonna get her. Blue. 16. Man. Please. 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 Nope. That's purple, guys. I'm gonna have like maybe 5 or 6 of those left, but I really don't. I don't believe I'm gonna get this Circe. I'm really never lucky for this kind of thing, but yeah, it's okay. At least we gotta get this. Okay, so we got this Hector, so it's another Hector. At least on the 4-star we get a little bit lucky. I mean, a little bit. But yeah, basically at this point, we are gonna open some regular AM now. Maybe I'm gonna get lucky on this Icalis. I don't know. I really don't know right now. Let's see. I don't know how many I'm gonna have to open. 10 for sure. Let's see. That's a 4-star. I don't have Philippe of Macedon, you know, so a Philippe will be nice. Van Gogh. Okay. Okay, at this point we only need one. We only need one left. Oh no, we have the folio. Oh no, my bad, we have the folio. Okay, let's open. So we have to go at okay, let's open. Yeah, right. I forgot the folio. Okay. That's purple. Philippe. Ludwig. Purple, Philippe. Spartacus. Okay. Okay, let's open 10 more. Oh man, I really do want this Icalis. That's purple. Philippe? Can I get this Philippe, please? Tiger Lily. That's blue. I guess we're not gonna get this Icalis. Okay, so at least we got all of those little fragments. I wonder if right now I don't want to get this 1.9k. I mean, it's not for the reward, it's just because I want to open some other AM, you know, and I'm pretty comfortable into my PTs. And I really do want this Achilles, and I didn't get my Circe, so I just want to open some AM right now, guys. We are going back. I'm gonna open the 21 of those, I don't care, that's blue. That's blue, oh my god, okay. And we still have one, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one, and that's a blue. Okay. Okay, so basically I feel very scammed right now. I have opened like 200 almost AM during, you know, this Great Odyssey event, because I'm 117 here and I opened like 70 of the regular and I didn't get anything. So just, yeah, let's take those fragments at least. So that's 10. And that's 10. Okay guys, so at least we got this 95 fragments, and the last 5 fragments are gonna come from this Ithaca at level 25. So right now I'm not able to eternalize him, but I'm gonna be able to eternalize him, I think, tomorrow. See you there. Okay guys, we are now tomorrow and it's time for us to eternalize this Minos. So I'm gonna collect those last 5 fragments. Nice. I'm gonna also collect this and this. And at this point, I should get to that level 30. I managed to make 31 in the last Ithaca, and I was not... I feel like my Ithaca right now is better than my last one, so I think I should be able to get this level 30. So that should be 10 Ithaca antimatter more, and if I manage to get that gold, you know, I will be able to get 8 more. So that means 18 antimatters more, and right now I have 10. It's 28 more by the end of the time portal, you know, and this will lead us to 146 antimatters, Ithaca antimatters opened to get this Circe. I'm a believer, guys. I really believe I'm gonna get her. I'm still believing I can get her, you know, so let's try this. Let's go. Please. That's a 5-star, guys! That's a 5-star! Circe, my fucking god! I do want this Circe. I don't want Helen. Okay. If I have to pull a 5-star, I want it to be a Circe. Oh no! Okay, I guess. Okay guys, now it's the time to eternalize this Minos, and just before we do that, we're gonna check the cost because there is a lot of questions about is it more expensive after the eternalize, so that's what we're gonna check this in live. So right now my Minos is level 117 and this is the cost of the upgrade. I'm gonna eternalize him and check if this price is higher. So let's do this, guy. We got our 100 fragments. Look at this full stone. Here we go. Boom. Okay guys, and now the cost of the Minos is clearly more expensive, and that's not like a little bit, it's way more expensive. So yeah, you have to know that there is no rush into eternalize your heroes. Try to put the maximum level on them before to eternalize them, of course. And look at those two new heroes just right here, beautiful. That could have been a Circe, but I'm not gonna complain. At least I've got a 5-star from this event, you know. And this is how you can eternalize every hero without spending any money, guys. If you like this content and you are looking for free-to-play tips, be sure to subscribe because this is 100% free-to-play channel. See you guys and bye-bye.